Black Stars of Ghana, Kobo, they have Yade Brazil national team, La Selection, Kushia, near Nicaragua and Swabo. Now this is the squad. Me sure so be at Ghana squad Yade Kobo my Brazil and Nicaragua. Na Richard Ofori, Abdulmanaf Nuruddin Wallacott, and Tiatizigi dropped Dennis Odoy. Prof, defenders, Tarek Lamte, Abdul Baba Rahman, Ali Duseidu of Clermont-Fort, and Alexander Kobna Bedu Jiku, Gideon Mensah, Mohamed Salisu, and Dadelamate Joseph Edu, and Stefan Ambrosio, Somona Eba. Mukaisa, barely 2 months ago, maybe editorial bioha detailing the reasons why this guy is not playing for Ghana. A lot of people, hey, Omontia said. And I told them the guy will come. Sure. But there was a reason why he was not coming. And the reason was not that Ubia Dinisika or GFO. I explained. And a lot of you understood. That explanation went viral. Including Salisu himself. Emma thumbs up. That this is the reason. And he's back. It tells you how credible. We told you when he was going to come. And we told you never to bastardize the players. When there is an issue, near the Biana, we have to bastardize the players. Some of them have genuine concerns. So I told you about Mohamed Salisu. And why Mohamed Salisu will be coming. Mohamed Salisu is here. On today's editorial, people have been asking, Obama, Adana Abrantia, this guy, Semu Huni here, Memamu full picture, this guy, why is he not coming to play for the national team? Jeffery Schlupp. I know a lot of you know him from this JC. Jeffery Schlupp, Nasem Namekano. Why is Schlupp not playing for Ghana? Why is he not in the squad? Or an informed player, regular, competitively for Crystal Palace, from Leicester to Crystal Palace, and one of the integral figures for Patrick Vieira. And now, the versatility has seen him from left back to left wing to central midfield. One player, and he's scoring goals, providing assists. Jeffery Schlupp, one of the most highly rated players ever, Crystal Palace. To me, even above Jordan Ayew, my own Jordan Ayew. Yeah. Now, Jeffery Schlupp is so important and vital to the playing strategy and formation of Patrick Vieira. So why is he not playing for Ghana? You cannot tell me, say, Jeffery Schlupp is not in the Ghana squad because of performance. Because Obetimabo left back, Obetimabo left wing, and Obetimabo midfield. In some instances, Obetimabo defensive midfield. Very versatile, speed, athleticism, solid. Why is because Jeffery Schlupp, for most African teams, Sheku Kuyate Munina, I saw more national team. Sheku Kuyate, Idrissa Gana Gay, Abdul Diallo, all the guys, some more national team. But if you want me compare my performance in the crowd to Jeffery Schlupp in some, way. So Ghana, it should be, normal. It should be commonplace to see the Black Stars squad and see Jeffery Schlupp. If not at left back, in midfield. Yeah. Because midfield, this is the midfield of the team. If you look at the midfield, Elisha Wusu, Daniel Kofitre, Mohamed Kudus, Idris Baba, Andre Ayew. These are guys that ordinarily, with the form that Jeffery Schlupp is in, you have Schlupp videos kakramamo. We will get some videos, even though Ghana Kradia. We will try and get you some videos. Very solid guy, and everybody knows. But we have gone deeper. Jeffery Schlupp making a debut for Ghana in 2011. And I think a lot of people forget. 2011. 11 years ago. 11 years ago. And we're making a debut for the Black Stars. Now, People even forget. Say Jeffery Schlupp, Ghana, Netherlands, or Rotterdam. You remember the game, Jerry Akamen Kupra, you know, before. That was the last game before we played to Brazil for the World Cup in 2014. Jeffery Schlupp was part of that game. He played. What we have learned from the camp of Jeffery Schlupp is what I'm explaining today on editorial. I can state emphatically clear that Jeffery Schlupp, Skinny, Mama me files please. Mama me files Jeffery Schlupp and this is not what I give out. Mama me files Jeffery Schlupp and Coach George Boateng. I think I supplied all that. So Mama me Jeffery Schlupp and Coach George Boateng recently I think I have that. Ghana assistant coach George Boateng or visited Jeffery Schlupp. I think I just want to get a now you moving forward. Let's see how we get it. Jeffery Schlupp and George Boateng. Recently there was a game. A Crystal Palace. Yes, let me try and get it. Yeah, or visited or Jordan are you? If you look at the treatment, Omedema this player. On your screens, this is Jeffery Schlupp and Patrick Vieira. Omu treating him very well. Jeffery Schlupp was born in Germany. And will move to England and will join the Leicester City Academy. So the talent is very evident and apparent. This is it. The assistant coach of the team visited him. So let me start from here. First of all, I have spoken to almost friendly players now. I think that Minka says spoken to. I have communicated. Says spoken, they be verbal. Some of them spoken. Yeah. I have communicated with like let me say 15 of the players or more team after the call up. Direct. I have spoken to them. Congratulated some of them. Some of them very happy. 15 of them, maybe some of them have been there before. And I have spoken to some who were not called. And I can say, I have to congratulate and commend Otto Addo, George Boateng, and Coach Chris Hilton. Why am I saying so? The paradigm shift has been very observable. Gaboneson, Otto Addo, George Boateng, Chris Hilton, Didi Dramani. To a large extent, like Richard Kingston. See, if I tell you, there are players who are very close to Chris Hilton. Team no, I'm not supposed to, but let me be clear. George Boateng, Chris Hilton, Marcel Dramani, my own brother, and Otto Addo. Omoye Ghanaians, 4 of them. Mefa say Chris Hilton or Ghanaian blood. But the level of professionalism is something I've never seen in a long time from Ghanaian and even European coaches. Omache team num 5. Okay. In some places, goalkeepers, any some players, omoye under Olili. Communicate with them after every game. Some players under Chris Hilton because he's closer to them. He has called them or met them, especially those based in England. And I can mention Tariq Lamptey. Yeah. Tariq Lamptey is under the auspices, if I should put it that way, of Chris Hilton. So he's in the Chris Hilton group. Okay. And 1 or 2 other players, Bomudi. There is the George Boateng group of players, contemporary guys, and those around Netherlands, Germany, Netherlands, other European countries, and England. Almost you are very close to George before he even came. He was at Aston Villa. Yeah. Clubs in England. And so onim ebimo. Mendes Brownie others what na who players be on your more personal relationships here. Busa say, one na utimi ne omo chat. So some of the players like Salisu and the other guys, they will be leaning towards George. There is also Masoud, who has been in the Scandinavia and Ghana. And some of the players, including, but some of them are from him. Kudus mo. Kamal Din, North Zealand. So they are under him. They relate very well. And they are the German contingent under the head coach, Otto Addo. Very good. Some of the players who are not even invited, no, they talk to them at length before the squad is released, explaining to them why they were dropped. I remember, like 4 or 5 days ago, the communication between all the coaches and Andy Addo. No, they spoke to him because baby now say he Andy Addo. First, they apologize. Second, they tell you what you are doing right. Third, they tell you what they want, not what you are doing wrong. What they want. Okay. And the next stage says, God, neighbor, we want to try this person and see something. Not that you are no good. I have to commend them because some of the players are telling me this personally, said they have never experienced what is going on. For Otto Addo and George Boateng and Masao Dramani and Chris Hughton, Mohamed Salisu, Ebi Obeka Sonye Ronaldo, he would have never played. Inaki Williams and co. Common ball. So I will first of all commend a team now. Very professional, not top level coaches, but basic. The expertise is there. Into Tebebia, Unime, very critical. I would have said it. But Meka say in this area, Ebia yentai who been in here, but they have been very solid. Say you play a beer film, and now what Thomas Bernard Tekpete or Bobo Pa, Croatia, Ludogret Razgrad, Omoni Roma Bebo. But why? He was not called. Was shared 5 goals in 7 games. So they spoke to him, they've explained to him, they communicate. You may need him. Mebo Otto Addo and any team Abaso.
Highly professional.
Highly professional. So I'll come to the issue of this boy, Jeffery Schlupp. Why he is not coming to play for the Black Stars. Schlupp making a debut in 2011. I've already said that. I will start from here. Jeffery Schlupp feels terribly disappointed in Ghana. He's no Ronaldo, he's no Messi. But Jeffery Schlupp feels terribly disappointed in Ghana or with Ghana. He does not want to be treated like Ronaldo or Messi or Sadio Mane. He wants to be treated as a player who has willingly devoted himself to play for the national team that invested nothing in his career development to this level. What about Premier League? How many years? How many players any team bought at that top level? Premier League. Then Jeffery Schlupp. There was a time of our national team. He was dropped on the last day before the team echo tournament. Be make obi abe hunti me specific. He was not told. Say you're dropping. He heard the news on phone. So we knew. He was shocked. So even if I will not be part, I need to be spoken to. What did I do wrong? He went on a 4-year absence from the national team. They spoke to him. When he later came back, the training regime, any position he thought, say, oh, this is not a position that I think I can fit in the national team. The integration was not there. He's not a Ghanaian as a Ghanaian, the culture and the tradition of him. Sometimes he can only communicate when he's on the field. Nothing. No communication. what he feels very sad, and he said when he leaves the team and goes back to his club, unless we need him again. But that is not what they do there. Sometimes they want to feel say omo part because antna ha yango me ha but me say me bo amamo. Me nka say mun treat me special. But the sort of there are some things that I cannot say. But some of the management and the coaches now on my back corner. Especially Milovan Rajevac. Me nka say local coaches in the the treatment that you remember that Jeffery Schlupp was not in some squad. They called him later. The match against Ethiopia, that was under CK. He was through into the game. He was not part of the squad. He thought say he would start from the bench and he had make a game 25 minutes near in free. As a wasa. Ono so born me ade me bo Premier League for God's sake. Me bo English Premier League. Me start English Premier League for years. Nti me bana say Ghana national team no me hu niema so ase the coaches do not even explain what they want from you. As a call up na here. Time aso 2 weeks near Sunday letter call club. Speaking to the player crowd becomes an issue. Then no mabeshia. The Jeffery Schlupp and Snuma won pachomunte. Some of the things me can very direct to some coaches and people I respect. I don't want to go back. But Schlupp, I feel terribly disappointed. Yeah? The Jeffery Schlupp, Nensuma won, said there was a time he packed. He got injured. It was a game against Mali. The game against Mali. I think we played it in France also. After that, I called the club Opry. Nothing. Beyond friend. He told them, say, when you're injury, or call no when you're tear. So Mobaka announced Schlupp extra go kakra to enter back into the team. No, call no about no when you're injury. Psychologically, the American will be how you're gonna near on tear say because any basa, and you know, oh, it's when they say you be a young flower and you no. Or what is saying, players number one. Man management, that's the word. Man management was non-existent. The man management was non-existent. And Jeffery Schlupp, when you're happy, he feels terribly sad. Obano Nankobi Obobo 11 years, 12 years for Ghana, 15 caps no Ameki. He scored a goal against Mauritius. I think he shot almost 7. I don't want us to blockade or the end to us. Schlupp, about top level football. Great for you. And to feel terribly sad with the team. But the American cat one say, do you remember, apart from injury now, Obian friend, a wamba biemuno. Or one year, some friend is a Mali near Koboy or prayer, and yes, I know Makobo take it to Omran or say, Agrofui. Prayer month female. I say, the time be the Omuhia free war. We was no money here, not in St. for you at them, but they don't know what we go through. To ambassador much the crowd, no what prayer. I walk Crystal Palace, our prayer by a friend. But obe prayer against Mali or France, be a young friend, be Amona money. And one turn back. Or 4 years. And about 1 year. Ghana, Kenya, and your son friend. No. And so I'm and Tinan saying, and now okay can and back a crack 2021 imoa and Obobo Ethiopia. On cast a lot of people have forgotten. No on cast squad, no. Your friend is late. Obedru yana pension force on started. 25 minutes. Danana, you know Ethiopia boy, ya boy 1 shot on target, our cast to share go no. Ewo Cape Coast. Park tan. Ye niema basa bi. Ene the boy. Park no kro oje ball opa. Oya no apa no atiato. No apa no atiato. 25 to 30 minutes ni yi ni film. I was say ye bobo ni you film first half 25 minutes. As a wasapa umprayo. Psychologically no until says why do I play so well even at left back? I'm the best in this country. See I can't left back ni left winger. Me bo Crystal Palace. Me ne Man U mo ne Chelsea mu na Asia. Obi anim say me bo. before so about that game no I say go I think was against Arsenal or Chelsea oba Ghana ye hu no obi akra hu say Jeffery Schlupp bomber Ghana. That is why everybody is asking. And then my friend MP for Sawama Dueji, Honorable Frank Anodon Pray, also he doesn't understand. He was quoting my tweet on Twitter, said why he wasn't called. Honorable, this is it. The Charles Schlupp and Sunumwa one say, do you know say there was a time that Jeffery Schlupp went to the airport to Ghana Freno. Wapaki Accra ne Crystal Palace team so okọ Ghana ya friend for match okoduru airport ana ne ticket na omuntu aka nobody knows. He was embarrassed odilai mu celebrity they checked his ticket and say oh the ticket is not valid.
What?
I'm not lying. I said same about Mohammed Salisu. People didn't understand. I will not come and say if it is not true.
This is terrible. He
got to the airport, take it now, ye chairman or no. It was not valid. Ghana did not send him his ticket. But they expected him. He had to wait at the airport for hours.
King course.
Taxi way, yes, freeway, taxi way, or no player, no. They don't do it like how they do their things there. Jeffery Schlupp got to the airport without a ticket from Ghana. Meanwhile, Ghana has said they are prepared to be at the airport. I will take it to her. He mentioned there's a ticket is not valid. That's what I'm saying. I don't want to. A player playing in the Premier League got to the airport to fly for international duty. He was in a queue. His ticket was not valid. He had to take it a man. He was sitting at the airport, missed the flight. It was an embarrassment. All the integrate uns are the what they Ali do say do or no free Kumase Bohon. Trotro nyina tu ajaneda. Tianyare. Schlupp or ye property omo friend say property investor. Otto Addo obobo ni nyina no owie na adwuma okoye no ni full time job owie ball okoye no oye property investor Otto Addo or bridge no or tofie mansion no wa renovate na oton oye businessman owie na adwuma de opeye no
wow
ntisa yeah
such stress
oye property Europe anya ti obi fie bi omo so omo ton no wa ton wa renovate no na nti onye obi a obeka say play almost omunim play to escama way na last time I told you said there was a defender be in this team. Me can some people later I believe in posterity. And Nyama Meka Bio has 7 years. I don't care what they say today because I've been in this job. It's a make 17 years.
2 decades.
I'm Chombe from a veteran. I'm better of me if you want to start from veteran. There's a player in this team. I am going to Ghana. Your man can take it to Bedu Airport. No, nimba be a oko. Ne friend. Ono so the boat team. And yeah, because we need Ghana cry up on any money bebree. To expectation ko land ya the officials are there
to pick him
Obi na twa boat Uber was a number fan. No ko down for ncha de kyen na ye be kire ne say ha ne ye camp. Onim Ghana na waka say omra hotel ho. And omu nyina de sa ne mani nyina to omachi. But things have changed under Otto Addo. Things have changed.
Yeah.
Things have changed. I believe because the level of professionalism I mean who with Otto Addo no. I think that things will be very different going forward. Things have changed. Tina make us say players na ya wo omo abrochi aye pe omo no. Inaki Williams mo no. On so omo bae no. Twi no kra o ka no onte. Inaki Williams on so otimi kogina ba bi e ho aye fi oba Ghana no. No we twa picture eye ne fe.
Yeah.
I say eye no
and one more be say one.
A strange man no. Say baby bi ti sa etisa wo ho. Nti one player and so catch me. On so buy a command winning bonus. Or a former player of Manchester United.
Okay.
They say we need hobby.
Okay.
Was it Manchester? I'll find it. But what's that? Hotel on or rejected it. No.
You don't do this.
I play for my team. I expect that maybe a bonus more, but watch a check, dollars, cash. Say me say my bobo for my national team. No.
That's a quite black market.
Yes. Wanje, okay, Nigeria. Female player be almost free US. Or free or US or Nigeria no naturalize no. Obo camp here no make offer $7,000 a man say winning bonus. So what? What do you want to tell me?
You don't do this.
You don't do this. National team or rejected. It was it happened. Player no or rejected winning bonus. Say panyine sande ba aban foto mu and dey mitumi tre.
Na bi e be ko de.
Ba wo betumi dey aye omo tete a abedi pele mma yi sei. Omo te on papa ko cha na se. Ya ngo omo ha kra on papa ka chom se ke. Kroma ne de. Ali di se du minua. O te bo ho. O frɛ na wanya player o di train beba. Trotro kro be fro bebo. Onim culture no onim se ye niema no ye bisi basa. O frɛ player bi o ha what say watena system no mu ache o frɛ na obeba ba o de ye Schlupp na make coach no o feel terribly disappointed. So I say Ghana na oba no oba bia no okọ back to the club. Issues psychologically because omba with Obeko back, Obeba with full the aura around him, and then the confidence level is high. Obeko back, and I say he's not unfairly appreciated. But you cannot tell me Gideon Mensah, Barbara man, no more better than Schlupp. No, you cannot tell me. I like Gideon, I like Baba, but that is it. So more no, no. He has told the Ghanaian authorities he requires time because. Our form say he doesn't want to come or but why omodi aye 3 times or 3 times on person be to aso when you form we take cruise ewo Crystal Palace on person bibia beba besi na be kwa akoda ne problem into onumom se wo hu no mu a onu na stay out of the team
per time kakra.
Yes. Enka ommo biem kra de metima kan say ommo biem but Otto Addo and George Boateng ne Dramani ne Chris Utemo omo respect nti na bia all time kakra uti se player bi beso obebo ama Ghana eni na tem na ye de ma basabasa wo hadodo respect no de ama mo nka metima kan confidently and emphatically say Jeffery Schlupp ne Ghana we awie. But on person be can say I won't play a game, but indirectly. Now we be walk up now free player be no onye ready. E just say ade na hye no.
Yeah, and yeah.
Obia favorite food. Person o dada na now the amanadi. Ti ma o muni mema, o ye ne boni anu amana ne favorite food. Ade echi a obema na o de boni na che. Walk up you obia favorite food. But player be rejecting the favorite food and say
issues.
So I don't want to go in again. I want to always go on the side of players. Na my team or more. Na my team management. You know. Prince Tego is here. And you better a discussion. No. Schlupp asema making. If you remember, Schlupp in the first call up, Prince Tego free no bam. Jeffery Schlupp 2011. The first call up. Prince Tego echo out and Obama as a substitute 2011 11 years in about 15 matches top player he's not been treated well the highest and it's all man could do airport or find a bag of bonnet or Obama Ghana do airport to a man for any trap pictures Crystal Palace player
celebrity
about do the day or the almost my ticket or could do a ticket and say in Triaka. You are missing a flight or who they are friend or text it. This is the level of unprofessionalism. Aisha one country. Yeah, but is here near better also the discussion Abraham. So Jeffery Schlupp situation explained. It's not a player has been snubbed, but he has his issues just like many of the players are. You bastardize them, you do your matter, but you name what they go through to come and play for this thankless country. Editorial. Franco Trading Enterprise. Phone Papa Perfio Madaruma. And the Bremo. You're dying.